Hello, and a warm welcome to Nourish Mental, where we post videos talking mental health, getting therapy should you feel you need it, and everything in between. Today we're going to be talking about things you should be thinking about when looking for a therapist. Let's get straight into the video. And as always, captions are available if you need them. When it comes to your mental health, finding the right therapist is important. You want someone who you feel comfortable with and who can help you with your specific needs. But with so many therapists to choose from, how do you know which one is right for you? This video will give you some tips on how to pick the right online therapist for you. Why online therapy? If you're struggling with mental health issues, online therapy can be a great option. It's more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can do it from the comfort of your own home. You might also find it easier to open up to a therapist online. It's not always easy to tell when you might need therapy. You might be feeling down or struggling to cope with a major life event. Or, you might simply be feeling off and not like yourself. If you're thinking about therapy, it's important to trust your instincts and reach out for help when you need it. There is no one-size-fits-all answer to the question of therapy. However, if you're experiencing persistent symptoms of anxiety, depression, or stress, it may be time to seek professional help. Therapy can provide an invaluable opportunity to explore your thoughts and feelings in a safe and supportive environment. If you're unsure whether therapy is right for you, consider talking to your doctor or a trusted friend or family member. Defining what you need. When it comes to therapy, there are a lot of different options available. But how do you know what's right for you? First, ask yourself what you hope to gain from therapy. Are you looking for help with a specific problem or issue? Or are you hoping to improve your overall mental health and well-being? Once you know what your goals are, you can start looking for a therapist who specializes in that area. Next, consider your schedule and budget. How often can you realistically commit to seeing a therapist? And how much are you willing or able to spend on therapy sessions? There's no wrong answer here, it's just important to be honest with yourself so you can find a therapist who fits both your needs and your lifestyle. Do your research. When looking for an online therapist, it is important to do your research in order to find a therapist that is right for you. There are a few things to consider when doing your research, such as the therapist's qualifications, experience, and approach to therapy. It's important to make sure that the therapist you are considering is qualified to provide online therapy. Make sure to check their credentials and reviews from previous clients. It is also important to consider the therapist's experience with providing online therapy. You want to make sure that they are familiar with the technology and platform that you will be using for therapy sessions. Finally, it's also important to consider the therapist's approach to therapy. Make sure that their approach aligns with your needs and goals for therapy. Consider the type of therapy. There are many different types of therapy available to help people with issues they face. Some of the most common types of therapy include cognitive behavioral therapy, interpersonal therapy, and psychodynamic therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy is a type of therapy that helps people to change their negative thinking patterns and behaviors. This type of therapy can be very helpful for treating conditions such as anxiety and depression. Interpersonal therapy is another type of therapy that can be helpful for treating mental health issues. This type of therapy focuses on helping people to improve their relationships with others. It can be particularly helpful for treating disorders such as social anxiety disorder and borderline personality disorder. Psychodynamic therapy is a type of therapy that focuses on helping people to understand their unconscious thoughts and feelings. This type of therapy can be helpful for treating conditions such as depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. Check their credentials. When you're looking for a therapist, you want to make sure that they're credentialed and qualified to help you. First, check to see if they have a license. In order to be a licensed therapist, they must have completed an accredited graduate program and passed an issued exam. You can usually find this information on their website or by contacting their office directly. Second, ask about their experience. How long have they been working as a therapist? Do they specialize in any particular areas? What kind of people do they typically work with? The more experience a therapist has, the better equipped they'll be to help you with your specific needs. Finally, take some time to read reviews from other patients. After all, they'll have the best information to point you in the direction of deciding if that particular therapist may be able to help you or not. How to know if an online therapist is a good fit for you. When seeking out an online therapist, it's important to find someone who is a good fit for you. Firstly, you have to make sure the therapist is licensed and has experience working with patients online. After confirming that, you can then contact and ask the therapist about their approach to treatment and whether they think online therapy is right for you. It's important not to forget to be sure to communicate your expectations and goals for therapy with the therapist. Being open and honest with the therapist about your thoughts and feelings during therapy sessions is the next crucial factor. They can't help you if they don't know how you're truly feeling. After a session or two, take some time to reflect on whether or not you feel comfortable with the therapist and if you feel like they understand your needs. Remember to be true to yourself and trust your gut instinct. If something doesn't feel right, it's probably not a good fit. It may take a couple of switches until you find someone that you feel meshes the best with you. To sum up, it's important to do your research when looking for an online therapist. Consider what you are hoping to get out of therapy and find a therapist that specializes in those areas. Also, make sure to read reviews and look at the therapist's website before making a decision. And finally, don't be afraid to ask questions. The right therapist for you will be happy to answer any questions you may have. There are many great online therapists out there, so take your time and find the one that is right for you. Cheers for watching. If you haven't yet and you fancy giving a like or subscribing, go right ahead. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.